Is it time to buy or sell SharpLink Gaming stock? In this video, we will explore SharpLink Gaming in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 23rd of July, 2025, and we are now here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 18th of July, 2025, our system has ranked SharpLink Gaming as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.43. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Unfortunately, the stock has not met expectations, experiencing a decline of 10.94% thus far. This represents an average loss of 2.73% each day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower range of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, potentially presenting an excellent buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor, set at $14.66, be breached, it would first indicate a deceleration in the rate of increase, but it might also serve as an early signal of a trend reversal. Analyzing the current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 30.54% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from negative 25.86% to 366.86%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of 33.34%. Based on our evaluations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 74.91% and 325.01% over the coming year. In present terms, this would imply a future price range between $6.47 and $109.69. Our latest daily update for SharpLink Gaming includes the headline, SharpLink Gaming Ltd stock price fell more than 5.8% Wednesday, closing at $25.81. The SharpLink Gaming Ltd stock price decreased by 5.8% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 23rd of July, 2025, from $27.40 to $25.81. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 9.17%, reaching a low of $24.53 and a high of $26.78. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 51.29% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day along with the stock, which is considered a positive sign, as volume should ideally follow the stock's movement. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 26 million shares, with a total of 32 million shares bought and sold for approximately $837,790,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $124.12, while the lowest was 19.4 cents. Currently, the price is 79.21%, or $98.31, below the 52-week high, and 94.46%, or $439.79, below the all-time high reached on the 17th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $465.60. SharpLink Gaming, traded under the ticker SBET, is making waves in the financial markets following its substantial investments in Ethereum. On the 11th of July, 2025, the company made headlines by purchasing 10,000 Ethereum from the Ethereum Foundation, marking the largest direct acquisition of ETH by a publicly traded firm. Currently valued at approximately $36 million, this strategic move has propelled SBET's stock, which surged nearly 50% last week and over 100% in the last month. As of the 20th of July, SharpLink has accumulated a total of 360,807 ETH, boosting its status as the world's largest corporate ETH holder. Since launching its treasury strategy in June, the company has generated significant staking rewards, further enhancing its financial profile. Analysts now predict that this aggressive accumulation and staking strategy could drive substantial revenue growth, potentially yielding an annual income of around $16 million. In the short term, the momentum generated by these acquisitions and the recent stock surge indicates rising investor confidence, likely leading to further price appreciation. In the long term, if SharpLink successfully leverages its Ethereum holdings to increase profitability, the stock could stabilize at higher valuations, appealing to a broader investor base. As Ethereum continues to gain traction as a digital asset, SharpLink's strategic positioning could serve as a key differentiator in a highly competitive market. Analysts have assigned SharpLink Gaming stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also give the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for SharpLink Gaming. The SharpLink Gaming Ltd stock presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock sees further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $30.03. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the long-term average at roughly $22.67. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will signal a sell. Additionally, a buy signal has been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 29, 2025, during which the stock has fallen by 67.42%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. The trading volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as typically, volume should align with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 38 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 159 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 5 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 12 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 42 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 41 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SharpLink Gaming. SharpLink Gaming Ltd finds support from accumulated volume at $25.25. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.25 between its high and low, representing a change of 9.17%. In the past week, the stock has seen an average daily volatility of 25.49%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SharpLink Gaming, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may indicate inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 13th of August 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SharpLink Gaming. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SharpLink Gaming is at $27.40. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could represent a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SharpLink Gaming faces its first support level at $25.25. If this support level remains intact, the combined average rating for SharpLink Gaming from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 30th of June, 2025, Delucia Robert Michael conducted an insider purchase of 6,250 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Mackenzie Obi conducted an insider purchase of 5,556 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Gutkowski Robert M. conducted an insider purchase of 5,556 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Fithian Rob conducted an insider purchase of 6,250 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Bernhard Leslie conducted an insider purchase of 5,556 shares of common stock. Based on the 94 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 93.674. Overall, insiders purchased a total of 19,158,552 shares and sold 857,639 shares in the last 94 trades. Our recommended stop loss is established at $24.35, reflecting a decline of 5.66%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. A sell signal has been generated from a pivot top identified 37 days ago. Is SharpLink Gaming stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance that SharpLink Gaming Ltd stock could perform well in the near term. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 24th of July, we anticipate SharpLink Gaming to open lower by approximately 10 cents, starting at $25.71. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.